finished listening to Undeniably Corrupt by Saman. It's performed by Stella Hunter and Crais in Joel. I enjoyed this book. It has a little bit of suspense in this one. I will say that I have figured out where my level is with this series, at least. I love the characters. I love the storyline. When it comes to the kink element, that for me just doesn't vibe, and I have a little bit of difficulty where it comes to the sort of consent levels, and so I do tend to use the skip button a little bit when it comes to like the spicy side of things, but I do love everything surrounding it. And I know that's probably not what people want to hear who are spice lovers, but if you love that element to it, I'm sure you will love it. But for me, I just need more from it than what I'm getting, and that has been the case for, I think, the last 3-ish books, which you'll tell by the fact that I've listened to them, but there haven't been reviews. But there is a review for this one because it wasn't as drastic of a thing, and I realised where that level was for me. And I think it's good to find workarounds and what works and what doesn't, because this is where I've really been struggling, because I love the story and I love the characters. So I was like, where finding that balance? Do you know what I mean? Like, how can I go from loving something to being like, this isn't vibing for me? Like, what is happening? So this book, we have have the characters' names left my mind? Of course they have. We have Vander. We've met Vander before. He's the hacker that's helped the other people in the series. So, of course, we've been waiting for his book. It's a kind of second chance romance. He had a teenage love. She was a couple of years younger than him. His best friend's sister. And when he left to go to college, he left her behind. He had lost his best friend at that point, and he just, clean break and all that. Leora? Damn it. I'll pop it up here because the memory isn't working. He's a single mum. She is working 2 jobs, struggling to make ends meet. And he's like, I can fix that. He's very much protective mode. He beats up a guy that is messing with her. He gets her fired, but just so he can offer her a job that's better paid. She's also working on becoming a OBYN, and the chemistry is still there. They still care for one another, but throughout it there is sort of like this mystery. Why isn't she connected with her family anymore? And why is she so determined to keep him at arm's length? And so you've got that kind of little suspense level to it, which I loved. And we get, you know, the climactic part at the end where that is involved, which was a lot of fun for me. I do love that sort of thing in books, so for me, I love, like, I had to quantify that, like, just in case you think, you know, I'm out here solving crimes and being involved in various activities. Anywho. And it was a lot of fun. There's some close proximity because you just move in with him. And no, you will never get me to say forced proximity. She chose to move in with him. How is it forced? Said what I said. They were living together. They were not blocked in, not forced. Anywho. Do you agree? I don't know what the situation is. And so obviously enter Crais as Vander. He was great as, you know, this standoffish hacker that has his friends but doesn't want people to get too close because he's been burnt in the past. And even though he is, you know, trying to keep people not close, he can't help but let them in because that's just who he is. And he cares. And I think that comes across really well in the performance. And I really liked what Connor did with the different voices for the different characters. Stella Hunter was brilliant. I think she really nailed the single parent that's fearing for herself, for her child, trying to have a life while living in fear. And I think that sort of anxiety and vulnerability really came across in her performance, and it was just a joy to listen to, and it was really good, wasn't it? We liked it. I don't know what your barking situation was all about, getting involved. Say hi. Wordo. Do you like the audiobook? Yeah? So yeah, go get it if you haven't already. It is available now. And happy listening. Say happy